Hey guys, I'm back with another series this time actually. It's called the Motivation series, and I'm starting this not only for you guys, but also for me or any other group of people that are giving a competitive exam, or not even an exam. It's the same laws applied for anything in life. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be anything. It's just basically, but it'll surely help you stay motivated for NEET, and that is why I'm releasing it. I'm also releasing it for myself because I like to watch it sometimes. And before I start, guys, please like and subscribe the video. I mean, like and subscribe the channel. Because the only reason I do it is because for you guys basically. So please show me some love that way. And also a disclaimer before I start this series, it's going to be quite bluntly honest, right? And some of you might not like to see the reality. So if that's the case, please stop watching the video. Okay. So, with that said, I want to ask you a question. It might sound rude, but answer it. Are you worth a damn? Stop the video, pause the video, think about it for a second, then continue watching. If you actually pause the video to think about are you worth a damn, let me tell you, you're not worth a damn. And I'm sorry, right? Even I'm not worth a damn as of yet, but now ask yourself what makes you deserve it, right? What is it? Your selection and need. What makes you deserve your selection? Why you? Why not the other 16 lakh students that give the exam with you? What is your deserving factor? A deserving factor is any set of accomplishments or something that you might have which makes you more deserving than the other person, right? So what is your deserving factor that makes you better than the others? Now, I want you to think about this very, very carefully. If you want, pause the video. No, actually, you know what? Pause the video this time. Take a paper, write down all your deserving factors. Why you are better than the rest. I just want you to write that down right now. So I'm hoping you've written it down by now. So before I go further, let me tell you a few examples of what I'm trying to say. So one of the highest paid comedians in Hollywood and one of the highest paid actors even, Jerry Seinfeld. He was asked in one of his interviews, what makes you deserving basically? I mean, he wasn't asked that, I'm just paraphrasing. And he told the audience, he told everyone, I write a joke every day. Before going to bed, I write a joke every day. So that increases his deserving factor because every day he sleeps, he is one joke funnier than the rest of the comedians. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Even Jennifer Lopez, if you all know that singer, she's not the best singer. She does not have the best voice, but she's so famous. Why? Because it doesn't matter what your skills or what your talent is. It matters what your how much hard work you put in, what your deserving factor is, right? This guy, a professional basketball NBA player, Ed Macaulay, said, when you are not practicing, someone somewhere else is. And when you meet him, he will win. And that is one of the most important quotes that you should live by. Like, anytime you feel like you don't want to study, just try remembering this quote because it's true. Someone somewhere else is studying, and when the day comes, the NEET exam comes, he will beat you if you don't study right now. Right? How do you increase your deserving factor, right? You go to bed smarter every day, a little wiser every day. Think about before sleeping, think about what you have done in the day um, that makes you, that increases your deserving factor a little bit. And that's not it, okay? When you go to sleep, I want you to think about what you did in the day that's gonna deserve that increased your deserving factor. And I also want you to think what you will do tomorrow that will increase your deserving factor. Alright, this is part 2 to the same video. I mean, this is the second page, so I paused it in the middle. Now, how do you, I spoke a lot about deserving factors, right? How do you increase your deserving factor? So there are two ways to increase your deserving factor. That is to inject knowledge and wisdom in your brain every day, and to remove the ignorant stuff, the useless things, the things that you don't need. Your friends telling you that you won't get in. Remove that out of your head, right? If you had a breakup or something, remove that out of your head. That stuff does not matter now. Remove all the ignorant things. Like, I don't know how many of you all watched Sherlock Holmes, but he said your mind palace can only hold so much. You must constantly replace the useless things. You should remove the useless things and take in the wisdom. That's how he became the smartest um, fictional character. One of the most ignorant things that people say, and what makes it the worst is when your friends and your loved ones, like your family, say it. When people say that you cannot do it, right? After you drop a year and you still don't get in, and then the people who say, stop doing it now, you cannot do it. That does not mean that they don't like you or they do not care for you. I mean, if your parents say it, obviously they care for you, right? But the thing is that they lie to themselves, right? People see their own failure and then they think about others. And now, with their own failure, they try to convince themselves that it's not possible. And once you start to believe it, it's much simpler to make the other person believe it. And that's how, and it's not their fault, right? Because that's how the people are. It's in the amygdala section of your brain that has this reward and punishment center. So stop listening to people, right? Remove the ignorant things. Even if they love you and they have a lot of and you have a lot of respect for them, but if they say you cannot do it, that's because they are living their own failures and they're trying to make you a part of that, and that's human nature. That does not mean they don't like you, right? So if you want to do it, you can do it, but you need to increase your deserving factor. So if you want to take a step further, I want you all to write down in the comments below what your deserving factor is. Just one line, right? You can see the other comments and you can see if you can incorporate those deserving factors. And you don't have to be someone studying for NEET for this. It could be any competitive exam. So keep that in mind. I'll release a part 2 soon. It's going to be a very regular ongoing series. I think I'll make it last 6 or 12 months with over 50 to 60 parts. Because motivation is one of the most important things in NEET. Because if you lose motivation, I'm sorry to say, but you've lost your chance at NEET. Anyway, but if you look up to me as a mentor, I assure you that I'll keep you all motivated if you all listen to me. Uh, Please do subscribe, guys. Please like the video if you liked it. Any questions, again, ask me in the comment section below. Have a good day.